This beauty is going to hit 11.5 second quarter mile times, man. It's going to go 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds.
Car trips featuring Migs.
Hello guys, this is Migs from Car Trims, and I'm excited for this video today. Today we're going to be talking about the Dodge Charger electric vehicle, and we're going to talk about the internal combustion engine vehicle as well. So we're going to have a few different options here, right? So for the EV, that's going to be called the Dodge Charger Daytona. The Daytona. That is going to be available late 2024. So I'm sure that's going to be a 2025 year model or model year, whichever way you prefer. Okay, so we're looking at the EV version, the Daytona, to come out late 2024. So those 2025 Daytonas are gonna be in two different trims. You're gonna have the RT, which produces 496 horsepower, and by the way, RT stands for road and track. So you're gonna have that road and track trim that's gonna produce 496 horsepower, okay? And then you're gonna have that Scat Pack, okay? Everybody knows the Scat Pack. Everybody wants the Scat Pack, and that is going to be 670 horsepower. It's gonna have twin 335 horsepower electric motors, okay? And that's what you see right here. Okay, that is going to be a killer car. Now, when we talk about Scat Packs, the main thing is for a Scat Pack to hit a quarter mile time of 14 seconds and lower. This beauty is going to hit 11.5 second quarter mile times, man. It's going to go 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. Wow. Okay, they didn't really want to share the stats of the RT. Okay, but we are excited about this regardless. Okay, so let's talk about this battery. It's going to be an electric vehicle. So what's the range going to look like for the RT? Of course, it's going to be less powerful, like we talked about, 496 horsepower, and that means we're going to get a little bit more range at 317 miles for that battery charge. Okay, now if we go to the Scat Pack, we're gonna expect more power, so less range, and we're gonna get about 260. And these are estimates, guys. These are estimates. So let's go down to these wheels. So what kind of wheels are we gonna get with this Charger? Okay, so we're gonna be getting a 305/35 ZR20 XL. What does that even mean? Well, now it's time for a Migs learning session. 305/35 ZR20 XL tires. So the 305, guys, it is the tire width in millimeters. So that tire width is 305 millimeters. The 35 is going to be the aspect ratio for the sidewall tire height, which just means it's 35% of the width. So in this case, the width is 305 millimeters. So 35% of that is going to be 106.75 millimeters. So that's the height of the tire wall. Now we get to the Z. The Z is the speed rating. So the Z stands for the high speed rating, which goes above 149 miles per hour. Or 240 kilometers per hour. And we see the R. The R stands for the construction type, guys, the construction type. And the R means radial. So that's the construction type of the tire. The 20, guys, the 20 is the wheel size it fits. So that's going to be how you know what kind of rims you have in your car. So this is going to come with 20-inch rims. And then the XL for the front wheels has the XL. The back wheels do not have XL. So for the front wheels, that means extra load, means it's designed to carry heavier load. So that's the end of the Migs learning session. So back to this car. So what are we gonna get? We're gonna get some beautiful redesigned interiors. What is this? 13.3 screen here. You're gonna get more cargo space. You're gonna get a choice between Nappa leather and Nappa suede combination leather. You're gonna get a mission control center. Okay, this is pretty cool, guys. So they have this feature on this where you get to press a button called the power shot, and it's going to deliver an additional 40 horsepower for up to 15 seconds. Now that is pretty cool, and my mistake, it's not a 13.3 inch screen, it is a 12.3 inch screen. And you get all these different modes: track mode, drag mode, donut mode, drift mode, and sport mode. All these different modes, wet and snow. Pretty cool, okay? Pretty cool, I like it. I'm a fan. Now, one thing I wanted to look into was this driver experience recorder. Guys, driver experience recorder, it is talking about recording when you do fun moments like a race, a drag race, a circuit race. You're gonna be able to replay that event live with the front camcorder that it's gonna have on board. Now, it doesn't seem like this is something that is like a traditional dash cam, right? Traditional dash cam, you get in an accident, if you know, like a sentry mode for the Tesla, you know, somebody comes and sneaks up in your car, tries to take it, which is huge in this segment of cars, right? These sport cars, these scat packs, these are stolen quite often, guys, and I hate to say it, but it really is. So you really have to protect your merchandise, you really do. So it doesn't look like it's meant for security purposes. I wish they would implement security purposes cameras in there as well. Now, this is a cool feature, but I think it needs to go that extra step for security purposes. Speaking of security, you don't want to lose your investment, guys, because a lot of people would be leasing these vehicles. Why would a lot of people be leasing these vehicles? Because for an EV, usually you get a $7,500 tax credit. For this particular car model, you can't get that tax credit. The battery, it's so many things that go into the tax credit, and one thing that goes into is where the battery's made, how it's all put together, things like that. But regardless of the reason, these won't qualify for the tax credit unless you do a lease, because with leases, the tax credit has less strict things that's required for you to get that tax credit. Okay, so if you lease it, you get that $7,500 tax credit. If you don't lease the Challenger EV, the Daytona, then you get nothing. Okay, so if you buy it outright, you do not get a tax credit. Now let's keep going. Let's get to the gas model. Okay, the ICE vehicle, the internal combustion engine. Okay, the Dodge Charger 6-pack. The Dodge Charger 6-pack is the gas version of this EV. Okay, it's gonna look pretty close to the same. They're trying to make it, you know, this next generation vehicle look similar, so I'm actually happy about that. Whether you get an EV or you get an ICE vehicle, they're gonna look like a Dodge Charger. Okay, so you have two different levels for this one as well. You have the 6-pack high performance, which is going to produce 550 horsepower, and that's going to be a 2-door model. And then you can get the 4-door model, which is called the 6-pack standard output, which is going to only give you 420 horsepower. Now, this was set to be released early 2025, but a lot of things happened within Dodge, some setbacks, even on the EV model, some setbacks. So they pushed this back even further than the EV model, and they said we're gonna get this mid 2025 to late 2025. Honestly, I read an article today that was just created, and it's looking more like the late 2025 because they had to do some more, you know, pushbacks of the dates, but they're not officially announcing that. On their website, it says mid 2025. Guys, don't get your hopes up for anything for that summer. Honestly, if you get it for the summer, then they did a great job. But honestly, you may not get ICE Dodge Charger, the 6-pack, until 2025, nor towards the fall or winter, guys, and that's going to be late in the year. So that's just something to be prepared for, because I know a lot of our Dodge Charger fans are going to want that 6-pack. They do not want to mess with the EV. That EV looks good. The 6-pack ICE looks good. I don't think it matters which one you get. I think you'll be happy if Dodge can hold true to what they're telling us and deliver. If they can deliver, this is gonna be one of the best sport mid-size sedans of 2025. You heard it here first, guys. Car Trims. My name is Miggs. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, guys. Until next time, peace.